What's good, everyone, and welcome to No Story Untold. I'm Emmanuel Mock, filmmaker and creative. Today, we're talking to talent manager, director, editor, and streamer Himenez. We're going to be discussing how to network as a videographer, content strategies, and so much more. Let's get into it.
When we were planning it, we were like thinking like 10, 20 people, you know what I'm saying? Like a little get together. But when we announced it, bro, it was like 50, 60 people who wanted to get in there. And I was like, oh shit. Like, damn, we might just be bigger than we are. I make sure I put my eggs in every single basket that I can. That way when we collaborate, bro, we are probably one of the most consistent collectives in the city of Chicago right now. And like it blows my mind because nobody posts this much.
What's good, everyone? Welcome back to No Story Untold. I'm here with CEO of JOAT, director, editor, Himenez. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, my boy?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you for having me on, Emmanuel, bro. I really appreciate
Of
it.
course.
My name is Himenez. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, all platforms at ShotByHimenez. That's with an H, by the way, not the typical spelling. I'm a videographer, director, streamer, talent manager at Joke Boys. That's my
Everything.
company. And yeah, like Joke Boys is jack of all trades, boys. So like that's why I say, man, I do a lot of things. So thank you for having me, bro. I'm excited, bro. How you doing today, bro?
Of course, man. I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate your time. I'm doing good, though. It's a great day. I can't complain. 100%.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I went to the gym earlier today, and it's been a little while, and I've been needing to get a little bit energy, more motivation up. So we're here now, man. Let's do it.
Sir, love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right, so I want to jump back to the very beginning. So I'm interested on why you originally and what led you to get into filmmaking and videography.
Ooh, that's a good one. So pretty much, bro, this goes actually a really long way because I started not necessarily filmmaking, but when I was like 9, 10 years old, I started like doing YouTube. As a kid, like I always watched YouTube, whether I was watching vlogs, pranks, or literally anything, I would try to replicate it. So like everybody at school knew me as like the school YouTuber, but it was more like people just making fun of me and stuff. So, but I never really took it to heart. I always just kept doing it, kept doing it. I always knew I wanted to be somebody, and I really never thought it would be in filmmaking. But about like 3 years ago is when, or no, almost 4 years ago is when I started actually getting into the music video field. Like I grew up watching Cole Bennett, grew up watching Locke Films, and literally I think this past year I've worked with both of them now, so it's a crazy thing. So yeah, that's how I started.
That's crazy, man. So it sounds like a full circle moment. And just to hit on that note, like, so videography and filmmaking is definitely a self motivated field. Like, how do you stay consistent and how do you find that motivation to get back and keep going every time, keep working?
Mhm. Okay, so the way I'm gonna be honest, bro, it's extremely difficult to stay motivated, especially in this field, because I'm in the music video market, and I'm not sure if you've done more music videos or more professional work, but if you know, man, like the industry of music is just, it's a lot of independent artists who don't really have the money from labels in order to back their career up. It's really just guys working a 9 to 5, chasing a dream. And so it's even more difficult for me to deal with because like I'm chasing after every dollar. But what really keeps me motivated is like I know that 3 years ago I'm not the same person I am today. And like although sometimes I feel like I haven't done anything, I look back and I realize like, bro, I'm doing 10 times what I did last year, 20 times what I did 2 years ago. You get what I'm saying? So it's just
100%.
like that grind, and that the celebration that I get from my mom or my girlfriend. Like they always like tell me like, dude, stop overthinking, you're doing great, just keep going, you know what I'm saying?
No facts. And I feel like that's definitely very real and like a lot of videographers struggle with because like you just said, like it feels like every day we're trying to do, something better and better. But if we just step and look back, like how you said, you see like we came way farther than what we originally started with doing, So So speaking about what you were talking about earlier, how you were able to work with Lack of Films and Cole Bennett now, I saw that video, which is pretty crazy. That's nice, man. And of course, and I'm really intrigued. So like, how do you? What's your like your go to or what's your process and what have you done that's worked as networking for a videographer, especially in Chicago?
Okay, so networking. I'm not gonna lie, bro. So if you can't tell from like face value, bro, like I'm a pretty big introvert. It's really hard for me to get out and like actually talk to people or network, as most people say it. Um, but what I did do at the start of my career is like I looked for those music events that I wanted to go to and record and just show off what I could do. And of course, like even with my friends, like I would just record their videos. So my form of networking would be just staying consistent on social media, always replying to people, like especially when they show love. Like that's one thing that a lot of people do is like they'll post on social media and not have a huge following, but they'll have people who try to support them and they just won't reply back or like show any love back. And that's what really deters people from growing bigger and bigger. And that's my form of networking. So like talking to people online, and I don't necessarily talk to people at events. Like I'm a super quiet dude, but like I'll have people that come up to me and just I can have a conversation if you start it, but I'll never come up to somebody random and just talk to them. But you know, there's always a form of that I find for myself, and you could always find for yourself too, you know what I'm saying?
100%. You know, and it's funny you say that because like you said, I mean, I'm in in a similar way. I wasn't really when I first started out like a couple years ago, like really seriously. I wasn't trying
Yeah.
to network, and I went to this Box Boys and Half Evil show in Chicago a couple years back, and just from there, just chopping it up with like people like in the event, like in backstage, and that's how I was like able to like quote unquote network,
That's
and
fire, bro. I love Half Evil. Shout out Half Evil.
shout out Half Evil, shout out Sam for sure, cool people, 100%.
Yes, sir.
And then, just talking back from networking, like, what does your process look like obtaining new clients? I know you do like a lot of also like commercial work and business work for like small businesses, but you also do music video and the street sessions. Like, how does that work? How does that look like getting
Yes.
client work?
Yeah, so getting client work, bro, honestly, bro, everything has been through word of mouth, man. Like like I do not have a website. I don't have like some portfolio somewhere. You know, like my portfolio is all on my Instagram, all on my
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, and it'll just be people reaching out, like reaching out like, "Hey, can we do this and that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the price is this," you know. But the thing that most people don't get is like you like when people hit you up for work, it's like they want to build a genuine connection with you. Like they're not just looking to get a video from you. They're more so looking like build a connection and see how you can help them grow. And that's what I try to specialize in. Like show them like I'm also a genuine person. I know how to build my brand. I could help you build yours and show you that music is an actual career. It's not just another hobby, and I'm going to treat it that way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what puts me at the top from other video production businesses. So because like others like would just think like, oh, like this video is going to be this much and that's it, like good luck, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of person.
I get it. I get it. No, I 100% agree, and especially in the relationship part, like a lot of people don't understand that. They'd be like trying to fuck over the person they're working with, but like building relationships is key to not only having retainer clients but growing yourself and the other person together. So that's not always
Yeah.
nice to have.
Exactly. Yeah. I like to see myself more of like a manager when it comes to the way I work with people, because the group that I have is like I talent manage all of them. Like I have different guys. Like I don't just have like one group of people. I have an artist, I have an engineer, a barber, a streamer, like who knows what else, right? But a photographer too. And I just like we all simultaneously work together, and I'm always open to like new people joining in as well, because like if I see you have that grit, that grind within you when nobody's watching, imagine what you could do when somebody backs you up fully, you know what I'm saying?
That's major for sure. And speaking on the Joe Boys, I know everybody's interested. Like, tell us a little bit, who are the Joe Boys? How did that come together, and everyone inside that squad?
Okay, so Joke Boys, man, okay. So to like put it in simple terms, it's pretty much a collective for all creatives. That's the way I like to put it. Like that's our slogan, you know? And like it's jack of all trades, boys. We do a little bit of something, a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? And the way it started, oh shit. Here,
I'm interested. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna go like a year and a half back to when like the Joke Boys formed without me even realizing it. But like at the time, you know, I opened my LLC. I already had a half and half 50-50 business partner in which he was helping me like from the beginning. Like he was just a random guy from New York who came to Chicago to start his new life, but he already had he already had previous like film experience, and he taught me everything I knew up to that point. I looked up to him as like my boss, my manager, like if anybody ever tried to put me down, he made sure to put them in their place type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Someone
So
needs that. Yeah.
exactly, like he was the guy that I needed at that point in my life. And you know, it was the way I like to see him as like a guardian angel, because the thing is that unfortunately, so nothing ever happened between us, right? Like everything was good. It was the middle of the summer, you know, we were literally going crazy, bro. We had 4 shoots within 1 week. We needed like a whole month to catch up on work. And at that point, I wanted to outsource the editing to him because we were both working back and forth. And he just ghosted me. Like, yeah, I paid him to do 2 videos. I was waiting a month for him to finish, and I was contacting him, and he was, like, slowly replying, but definitely acting very different. And, then next thing you know, he just stopped replying, and I realized, like, "Oh, shoot, these 2 guys have been waiting 1 month for their video, and it's not even started yet." So within 1 week, I got all that shit done, bro. It was really a like mid-career crisis for me, because like everything was going so good, and for all that to just go down the drain, you know, it totally hurt me. But yeah, in sorry, in regards to the Joke Boys, that came up off of that. You know what I'm saying? That's when I realized, like, okay, I can't rely on anybody anymore. I have to become my own boss, and I have to like really the only person I could rely on and look up to and depend on is me. And so I said, you know what? Me and my boy Drip, he was a client I was working with, and like he saw me when I was working with that business partner, and like I just really liked how consistent he was, and how genuine he was. And I told him, bro, let's make a group. Let's make a group that literally does everything, like that we all get together and work simultaneously off each other. And man, it's been history ever since, bro. We've had like 5 new additions to the team, and it's been growing bigger and bigger every time, man.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Talk about a way to grind and come up after that, unfortunate mishap. I wonder what happened. Did you ever get that money back by chance?
No, I still have never heard from him ever again. But actually, one of my friends who like was a part of the group at the time, like our little group, like he told me like he saw him come to his house, because he actually lived there too. Like they were roommates. He came to his house, took all his stuff, and left. Didn't say a word. And
Straight
like,
up. Wow.
yeah, but I had his location, and cuz we were that close, bro. I had his location, he had mine, and I would check every now and then. I would just see he's traveling around the world, and I'm like,
What?
"Damn, bro, like all right." You know, like he just
That's
got up and
crazy.
left. And it was an eye opener for me. It happened for a reason. At the time, it was very depressing. It was very like unmotivating. Like at that point I just wanted to quit. But luckily, you know, I told myself, look, bro, like this is happening right now for a reason. So you need to take full advantage and see why exactly it happened and what you need to do to make better out of the situation. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hey, man, what a way to stay 10 toes. That's definitely overcoming for sure.
Thank you.
But of course, man. And just to go back to the Joy Boy situation, I saw you all just throw an album release party. How was that, man? And like, How did that idea even come to your head? Or like, oh, let's throw an album release party for this, right here.
Dude, okay, so my boy Kato, bro, we've been working for like the last 6 months. Shout out at Kashmir Kato, man. Go follow him. He's actually one of our biggest talents at Joe Boys right now. And so little backstory on him. He was our second artist that we added to the team. And it was very spontaneous, bro. I think in January, I was in a phase of like, you know what, bro, like I'm gonna do so. I was in a business that where I was making way more money so much easier, and I was like, dude, I don't have time to do these videos for like when I could do this. Why would I be doing that? You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel it. Yeah.
So I was in a phase where I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this. Like, I might at someday, but right now I need to prioritize making money. And he told me like he was just a random dude that I would see posting content all the time. I just followed him, commented all the time because I saw he really was trying even when nobody was watching. And so he reached out, told me, look, bro, I don't know how long you're going to take a break, but I vouched to myself that I'm not going to do a video with any other videographer unless it's you. And
Wow.
dude, for somebody to put that kind of pressure on me, I was like, oh my God. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? Like, damn, I don't even plan on doing. Like, I don't want to come back, but you're kind of like forcing me to come back because how? Like, I can't. Like, I'm. Can I can curse? I've been cursing this
Go
whole
ahead. Go
time.
ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go
So I
ahead.
really fucked with him. You know what I'm saying? And um, what's it called? So we worked that one day, he paid me for some content. We connected very well. I saw like he absolutely like used all that content to the max and I really respected it, bro. He made a whole music video. He edited his own clips. Even after I edited it for him, he still kept going. And you know what? I said, dude, like, you want to be a part of the Joke Boys? Like, let's do it, bro. Like, I told him, like, being a part of the Joke Boys doesn't mean you're signing yourself to me or you owe me anything, bro. It's just become a part of the collective. Let's come up together. Like, there's no reason we all can't make it together, bro. I see you want it. I want it just as much as you, so let's do it together. And in regards to the release party, this was like him dropping an album, and I was like, dude, we got to do something big. Like, I really want to back this guy up and show him like he's been so loyal to me. Like, in regards to the way we work is like I show him how to do videos and like edit like when we're on set, like act like literally put him in a position to work, and I pay him to do work. And like sometimes I'll just make content for him, or he'll do this for me, he'll do that. So like he's been one of the most loyal people on his team to me, and like there's never been a day where he didn't show up. And so I told him, bro, we got to do something big. And so we decided, let's throw our first event for you. And like I honestly, bro, I did not think it would turn out the way it did, because like when we were planning it, we were like thinking like 10, 20 people. You know what I'm saying? Like a little get together. But when we announced it, bro, it was like 50, 60 people wanted to get in there. And I was like, oh shit. Like, damn, we might just be bigger than we are. And I was like, oh damn, like how do I make a good event? I was like, all right, let me get some extra performers that are gonna bring in more people. Let me put a raffle. Let me make sure I get security. Let me make sure I get a house that I could
You
use.
doing everything, I see.
Dude, yes, bro. Like, I mean, dude, shout out to all my boys. Diego, Eddie, Kato, Problem, and Drip, bro. They all helped me. They really did help me a lot, bro. I couldn't have done it without them. And that's really the true power of having a team behind you because, dude, we all love each other. We're all a community. We're a brotherhood, bro. And, like, the same thing we'll do for one person and the same we'll do for everybody else. And oh, shout out to them, bro. I seriously like, and shout out to everybody who came. Like, I do plan on doing a joke fest next year. I do plan on it. All right,
Wait, Joe Fest next year?
joke fest next year, confirmed right here, right now.
Okay, you're breaking news. All right,
I'm
wait,
gonna
say no
try. I
more.
don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go or how it works, but that's my plans. That's my big plan. That's my goal for next year.
Straight up. So I'm intrigued. So, well, first of all, I'm definitely coming to the next one, whatever the event is. I'm definitely coming out. But
Yes.
number two, so you kind of said it now, but like, is there plans for more events later on? I know we're at the Joke Fest. Any ideas on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, really, I just so one thing that really inspires me is Lyrical Lemonade Summer Smash, dude. The community that's there, the amount of things that they get together and put on for the community is just it's I used to be that guy who would go there for 3 straight years every year, you know what I'm saying? Like for all 3 days, and I would go and like go with my homies and freaking like, mosh pit, all that. And dude, like I've always wanted to throw an event. After through my first event, I realized, bro, we could do so much bigger than this. And so, definitely, Joke Fest is the only thing that I have in mind right now. Like I'm not like I said, I'm not the kind of guy to do public stuff like this. So this is a very new phase for me. So but I realized like I connected with so many more people, and got so much more client work, got so much more listeners from my brother Kato, and put on so many other performers. So it's like it's a overall good thing, bro. It costs some money. I ain't gonna lie, it costs some money, but like, hey, as long as the whole team provides, like, dude, it's nothing, bro. Nothing for what came out of it.
Wow, man, it's definitely nice to have that brotherhood. It's underrated for sure in the media and creative industry, hundred
Yes,
percent.
bro.
And I just want to touch back. So with the Joke Boys, we were talking about how you guys are, like you said, Kato, like right now streams are going crazy. So I'm just interested, how y'all consistently coming up with ideas and content strategies to post like every day. You know, how does that work for y'all?
Oh, okay. So this is actually a really good topic. So I'll be honest, bro. I have no dance strategy. I have no like. I don't post on a schedule. I don't, dude. I'm sure you've seen my stuff, bro. Sometimes I'll post 1 time a day or 5 times a day, right? But that's because what I'll do is whenever I hang out with these guys, we're doing business stuff for our business. You know what I'm saying? So either I'm streaming and posting clips 3 times a day, or I shot content for Kato for like a week or 2 weeks in advance, and he'll be posting every day and collaborating with me. And sometimes he'll bring other artists, and I'll be like, bro, let me shoot you a quick video just so like get that, show them what I could do, and like like show them what they look like on my camera from my eyes. So then they're like, bro, we got to get a video, right? So then I'll post that and we'll collaborate on that. So it's just I make sure I put my eggs in every single basket that I can. That way, when we collaborate, bro, we are probably one of the most consistent collectives in the city of Chicago right now, and like it blows my mind because nobody posts this much, and a lot of people find it hard. And I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely hard because you're always doing something else. But man, I got so used to it. Like my life is literally work or my girlfriend or my family, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I want to, before I continue with some content, I want to hop back a bit. How you were just saying, the balance, if there is one. So I'm interested. Like, what's your work life balance, if there, really even is one in this
Bro,
field?
in the work life balance, I think we're like 10% life and 90% work. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny that you mentioned that now because the thing, so just recently I had my family over from Guatemala. They actually just got came here for the first time in like 25 years. That so my mom hasn't seen her grandma, I mean her mom, in 25 years. So and they all just got visas, so they came here to the United States. It was a crazy like meet like a reunion. You know what I'm saying? And like what I noticed is like I was happy for my mother, but for myself, I was worried because I was like, dude, like all I do is work, and now I'm supposed to put my life on pause to take care of my grandma, to have a like 10 people. It's just 3 of us at home, but for the last month it's been 10 of us at home. You know what I'm saying? So it just my life just completely like, bro, I was going to the gym, I was coming home, making content, editing, clipping, doing all that, streaming. And then next thing you know, they come and it totally like it shifted like my whole life. And it was sad. It was kind of sad because like I realized like, damn, I'm dreading my family coming because I want to keep working. And I don't take vacations. I don't take breaks. Like the only reason you'll ever see me on a vacation is because like I'm either forced to, because I like, not forced to, but because I want to at least be with my family, or my girlfriend wants to go somewhere, like because everybody else has stuff going on. I never plan for anything. Like I'm always like, dude, how can I get my next plate of food on the table? Like, how can I feed my family? How can I get out of debt? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, my work life balance. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I don't work a 9 to 5, and it might seem like all sunshine and rainbows, just having my own business, but bro, I signed up to work 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, man. You know what I'm saying?
That grind is real, brother.
hmm Put more time into this than I have in my own life right now. So that's
Inshallah, one day it's all gonna pay off. It's paying off now, but one day it's gonna be even, a crazier hit for sure.
May I actually ask, now that you say inshallah? I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming.
It means
I
it means here. It's Arabic for God willing.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you
No,
teaching
I
me.
got you.
Everybody, or not everybody, but certain people say that. And I don't know. I never knew what that meant, but
No,
I
word.
appreciate you teaching me, man.
Of course,
Inshallah.
of course. I've been like, but I've been trying to learn some Arabic, and that's one of the words I've learned recently. Inshallah.
Oh,
Yep.
really? Okay. You're learning Arabic specifically, like, or is it
Yeah.
just a lot of languages?
Well, right now Arabic, yeah. But I did learn French and spoke French a little bit earlier growing up. But right now I'm trying to speak this. It's a certain dialect of Arabic. It's spoken like in Palestine, Jordan, Yemen, and Lebanon. Like it's like the right under the Mediterranean Sea. But I'm just trying to
Okay.
connect with my. You feel me? I'm just trying to connect with my brothers and sisters over there. Hopefully, inshallah, one day I'll get there. So
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I just wanna hit back on the content for a bit. So you have a lot of great content, but one series in particular that stood out to me was the street sessions. First of all, I will say this before we even get into that: your color grade is amazing, brother. Like it's crazy. Are you on
Thank you.
DaVinci? Of
Yes,
course, of
I am on
course.
DaVinci Resolve, full DaVinci, man. I don't use nothing else. I was using Premiere Pro and then After Effects. But dude, I remember I bought After, or I paid for the subscription for After Effects, and I like try to do a little tutorial, and then I just unsubscribed the same day. I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm done.
Nah,
I'm going to DaVinci.
nah, low key, bro. I feel like Adobe's kind of a scam sometimes. Like I don't know. I'm still trying to make the switch myself, but the nodes are different. It's a learning curve for me.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I use Nose for color grading because like it's just once you learn the simple, easy step process, you'll like learn what more you could do. But in regards to like the effects and all the 3D stuff that DaVinci offers, like, bro, it offers so much more than I'm even willing to learn, bro. At that point, I'm not trying to add more work into my routine. I'd rather just outsource that, bro. I don't got time for all that extra stuff.
I feel it. I feel it. So going back, so street sessions. I love the idea and concept of people. Yeah, like I love. First of all, I love the intro too. The same intro. I love seeing the same intro, in the series. But
Yeah.
and then that color grade hit. But people coming up, you get to sign up, and then they start performing. Like, how did that concept come into your mind, and what led you to do that?
Okay. So at first, so people have always asked me to do mic performances, bro. Like, dude, do you offer mic performances, bro? You should do a Joke Boys mic performance. I'm
It's
like,
a
dude,
big
I
thing now.
know I
Yeah.
want to, but the thing about me that always had me stuck for like the last 2 years, or last 3 years, has been like, I want to do a mic performance, but I don't just want to have people perform in front of the camera like everybody else, bro. Like every videographer has a mic performance series, but it's all the same damn thing. and I hate it. Like nobody wants to watch another mic performance platform. They want to see something different. And so like for a long time I was thinking about it until my cousin JR, he's a Spanish rapper from Guatemala. He's actually pretty good, big over there. As of 5 years ago, he moved to the United States, and like started like building his career here. And like I was helping manage his music for a while, and he gave me the idea of like, bro, like what if you just go downtown and you put a mic in the middle of the street with a cardboard sign that says like show me your talent. And I was like, damn, that's a good ass idea. Like, damn, you're not wrong, bro. Holy crap. So I was like, okay, well, let's freaking do it. So I tested it out with Kato. He was the first ever mic performance. And dude, that shit, I think it did at least like 12 grand, like 15 grand views and like about 400 likes. And that was big at the time for us. Like that like what? You know what I'm saying? And so we kept trying the concept with different artists that like we liked. So it was first Kashmir Kato, our co-founder at Joe Boys, Drip G. He also makes music. And then the third person was my cousin JR. And it was just a series that people genuinely liked because it was so different. It's meant for people to go viral. And for people who don't already know, our mic performances, it's Joke Boy Street Sessions. It's believe it or not, it's fake. It's a set up skit that I set up with artists in order for them to come up to me at a random like Chicago known location, and they come up to me as strangers, and they perform for 60 seconds.
I look, he
And
just found that out.
yeah, congratulations. Yes, so it is fake. People like at first I was planning on doing it for free, but then I realized, damn, like this shit a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? But people were actually willing to pay the price for it, and like every now and then I'll do some street sessions, like mainly for people who are trying to like when I lower that barrier to entry to work with me, that's what we do. Street sessions because it's cheap, it's quick, but it shows them like what I could do for them if we were to do a full production shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's a hit.
No, it's definitely a hit, man. I'm loving this series. What an interesting way and an idea from your cousin and you to instead of like you said the regular Mac performances. I can't lie, I got one. It hasn't dropped yet though. But like in and how you spice that up. That's just crazy to think of, you know. And
Yeah.
mhm.
I think
So go ahead.
sorry. I think in like today's world, like mainly what people are trying to chase is somebody or what artists are trying to chase is virality. Something that's gonna make them pop. And that's literally what I try to focus on, man. Like I'm trying to figure out the formula in order to market music better than just paying for ads and doing music videos and like content, doing the street sessions, doing stuff that a normal artist wouldn't do in today's world.
Hmm. No, definitely. And I see so it's almost like on a music management style and like A&R type vibe. That's crazy. And I
Yeah.
saw I don't know if it was on your one of your streams or your stories, but almost like a price breakdown of how you price clients for music videos in specific, I think I saw, and then like some content as well with that. Do you have any tips or tricks for videographers coming up on how to price for clients?
Ooh. Damn, pricing for clients. Okay. So, my best advice for pricing, especially when you're starting out, is first you gotta have proof of concept. You have to shoot for free, bro. If you really love doing this, you'll shoot for free, no problem, bro. And find yourself some guys or either an artist that you really like or a friend that has good music or has potential, and try to work with each other so you could practice, he could practice. And that's literally how I started, bro. Like the only reason I started doing video is because like 3 years ago when I dropped out of college, I met up with my longtime friend from elementary school, Auntie. Shout out Auntie. He was making music. I started doing TikToks for him, just because I really liked his music. And then next thing you know, the studio he was working at told me, "Look, bro, if you get a professional camera, we will teach you how to do video because we know everything about it." And I was like, "Damn, shit," you know what I'm saying? So that's when I made that big investment. And what's it called? So first proof of concept, and then once you do that, is you need to have a high, a middle, and a low. So low barrier to entry, middle barrier to entry, and a high barrier to entry. So that way, like, I charge big on my music videos. I charge in the middle for content, and I charge the bottom of the bottoms for mic performances. You get what I'm saying? So that way, I have a product for every single type of client, regardless of what financial market they're in. So, it's been working out for me. Like, hey, you can't afford a music video, bro? Let's do some content, or let's do a mic performance. That way, they're like, okay, it's a little bit cheaper, but I'm still working with you, and I still get the benefits of working with you, and that's what converts them into bigger paying clients.
No, definitely. That's a great way to put it too, and a nice way to have that pricing guide for, like you said, low barrier to entry, and different people of different caliber to like hop on a video and like go crazy on the video.
Mm.
So there's a couple things I want to hit on that you just spoke about. You were talking about how my fault. So I want to hit on this thing first. So you said I'm interested. What were you studying in college when you were in college?
Ooh, okay. So in college, when I went to college, this was not like, I had no idea I wanted to do video, had nothing to do with video. I quit YouTube, I quit the video stuff. Like at that point, I was just like, all right, I need to get a regular career. Like I was just coming out of high school. I actually only graduated because COVID hit. And I don't know. Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
so if,
were at
if
the time.
if COVID hit your year, then I was the year right below you then.
Yeah, so junior year, like end of junior year, it starts hitting, but like junior year is the most important year, right? And what's it called? Like that's when we were about to start taking our tests, but then COVID hits and bam, everybody gets passed. I'm like, yes, like I'm lazy as hell, bro. I'm lazy as hell, bro. I was like, dude, I was in an international back. Okay, okay. So I was in the IB program. It was like an honors program at probably one of the most ghetto schools in Chicago, Schurz High School, right? So like it was pretty difficult to be in that program, right? But like I was more like if I could cheat my way through, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And so so out of high school, somehow I got a scholarship to this place called Lake Forest College. It's a private school in which it was like 120K a year, but I only had to pay 10K. So yeah, so it was good, but still a little pricey, right? But I went in for business and finance because at the time I was studying like the stock market and like financial stuff, and that's what I wanted to do. And I thought I was gonna be a financial advisor or some accountant, and I didn't actually want to do that. It was more just like I would just want to do what's gonna bring me money. And yeah, bro, I went to that college, and it was like no offense to anybody, but it was just white people, bro. Straight white people, and like I
Lake
was like,
Forest, man. Yeah.
yes, bro, and I felt so out of place, bro. Like nobody became friends with me. I became friends with nobody for like a full semester and like a half. I was just alone, bro. And I would be commuting back and forth, going from
Dang, how far is
college,
that trip?
bro. That was like a good 45 minutes, and then
Dang.
probably like an hour back with traffic. And I would actually have to go from college straight to work, and then back home, and then go to sleep and go to college. Just do it, 5 days a week. 5 days a week I'd be doing that, bro. Like, and it's crazy because that actually touches on a very sensitive topic. Because at that point in my life, like everything just felt like a like an endless cycle of nothing, bro. Like college sucked, no friends, nothing. Um, My ex was probably one of the most toxic people I've ever met in my life. And what's it called? The job I was at, like, it was cool, but I didn't love it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really loves their job, right? But everything sucked at that time. I was 18 years old. I was at the point where I was like, literally, like, if this is too much, but like, I'm sorry if this is too much, but like, I was at the point of like self harming myself, and like everything about life sucked. I didn't even know that that form of depression existed within me. I've seen it with other people, but I've never seen it within myself. And freaking 1 week, I decided I'm dropping out of college, I'm quitting my job, and I'm leaving my ex. In 1 week, I did all of that, and I didn't know what I was going to do with myself, but I was definitely contemplating, like, I don't know what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know if I wanted to keep going or So then, um, that's actually what started my whole career, because my boy Auntie, he pretty much picked me up off the ground, told me, let's go to the gym, let's hang out, let's do music, like, you could do videos and stuff, like, he just kept me uplifted for like the whole like pretty much a whole year, like, while we were working together. And that's literally what started my video career, bro. Like, it's crazy. I hit rock bottom in order to get here, bro.
Wow, bro, that's definitely a blessing in disguise. That's a crazy story how you overcame that, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I still can't believe it to this day, and but that's why I'll always be grateful, because I'm still here. I'm happy. I woke up today and I'm here.
Facts, 100%. No, waking up every day is definitely something to be thankful for. I get that, man. Get
Yes.
that. So I want to touch on something you briefly spoke about earlier, talking about starting with free work and having proof of concepts for at least for music videos and different artists. Because I feel you. Like I have a cousin Khalil, who's a rapper from Chicago as well, and we started like I made a music video with him in middle school. And then I took it serious again, honestly, because of him. Because he had the Half Evil Box Boys show. He had his concert. This was almost similar story, not similar, but like slightly similar. I was in school. I was actually studying cybersecurity, man. Nothing I wanted, but I hated that shit. And then my boy, he was like, "Yo, I got this show in April. What you doing? Blah blah blah." I was like, "Bro, he's right. I've been doing this. I've been doing this stuff for a minute, man. I might as well hop back into it." Literally, bro, with my faster check, bro, I brought a camera, brought a tripod, and I was like, "All right, bro, let me get back into it." We shot the concert, had some photos, and like I made a couple like edits for Instagram and YouTube, and I never looked back for real. But
Yeah.
bro, for real. And I just want to say like how when working with artists, how do you know when to give free work for proof of concept or when to charge them a base rate?
Okay, so I actually don't give free work to randoms anymore. At least at this point in my career. Before, like, whoever I could get in contact with or like get in the room with, I'd be shooting content all the time. So like literally, as long, like, before, when I was first starting, like, in order to build my portfolio, bro, anybody I could get in the room with, I'm like, bro, let me shoot you a quick video to your song. Like, it would just be a one take, and they'll be like, bro, we got to get a video, right? But now, in today's like point, like, I don't need to give free work anymore, but I still do it for my guys, like the Joe boys, like the guys that I'm trying to push and manage, and like, really get them to the next level, bro. That music video that or I just dropped like a music video snippet today for Kashmir Kato for his song Workout. Look out for that on Friday. But you know what I'm saying? So I did that for him for free, bro. All the content I do for him is free, completely free of charge, but it's because me and him, like, bro, we work back and forth, like, we're extremely loyal to each other, bro. Whenever I need help on set, he's there. Whenever he needs help with content, bro, I'm there. You get what I'm saying? So free content for them, and for strangers, bro, I'm always charging. At this point, I have to charge. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I feel that once you get to a certain point and you have consistent work, I think it is definitely okay. Like you can even let projects go to the side you don't even want to do. I get that for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who reach out saying, "Bro, we need to collaborate, bro. I want to be a part of your team." But one thing I will say, bro, is the reason I don't respond to like DMs like that is because like people will just be saying like, bro, I love what you're doing, bro. I'm trying to join the Joke Boys. How can we do this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, like I don't like. First of all, you don't have nothing on your page. Like you don't post nothing. You don't like you say music, but like all you have is like two pictures or carousels on your Instagram, and like you expect me to take you serious. And first of all, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? But like it's just it's crazy like how many people genuinely actually want to be a part of the group. But I what I look for is people who are working when nobody's watching, and that's it. I literally like the same way college coaches scout at high school games is the same way I'm scouting on Instagram every day, bro.
Are
Looking
you
for
in the
new talent.
lookout?
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm really trying to get into this talent management slash like label stuff, you know?
Nice, man. That's nice to hear. I love people when like they branch out to different things like that. Kind of in that sector and creativity.
You have to, man.
Have to for sure. Otherwise, yeah, yeah, you have to. But I want to touch on I know you were speaking about some of the Joke Boys helping you like on set. Do you have any crazy or funny or like insane set stories?
Eh, okay. All right. This one's gonna be deep. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This one's really fucking like. Be ready, bro. So, so one day I was shooting a recap. So I was working with Lock of Films, right? So I was doing his stream management, like because he would have like famous like rappers or artists on his stream, and like I would make sure his computer's set up. I would make sure I download the video so that way I could clip it and post it on TikTok after all platforms. So after that, like he realized like he's already running a huge company. He doesn't need something else on his table or on his shoulders. And so he kind of just slowed it down, right? But he invited me to one of his artists album release parties, which was Mellow Bucks. And I'm not sure if you already heard about the situation, right? But to break it down to you, look, so I was doing the recap. We went there, or I went there by myself. He invited me. It was an invite only event, private event. But if you know Mellow Bucks, it's because like she's like a gangster drill rapper who like disses a lot of people. And so it was a private event in like downtown Chicago. We went. Everything was good. Shooting the recap, met a lot of creatives that I really look up to, and like people I never thought I'd be in the same room with. But I was there. I was shooting the recap, and then the the release party ends at like 10:45. And I'm like thinking like, okay, so I forgot to get B-roll of the outside. And there's a bunch of people in front, like, just chatting, like waiting for the rides or whatever. And there's like 30 people in front, right? And so I'm like, shit, I don't know. I'm feeling lazy. I'm trying to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to put all my stuff away and leave. And something in me just told me, you know what, bro, just go home, And so I walked out the building. There's like 20, 30 people outside in front, and everybody's just having a good time chilling. And somebody asked me like, yo, you gonna go to the after party? I'm like, nah, bro, I gotta take my ass home. And so I walk across the street, like literally just across the street, and all you hear is bro, 50,
Nah,
like 20, 30 shots, bro. At the
that's
time,
crazy.
bro, but like at the time, I didn't know that was gunshots, but because it was so loud, it was like that didn't sound like a pistol to me. I was like, wait, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It was too loud. I was like, okay, like what the hell? Like I'm frozen there. I'm like, what just happened, bro? 5 second delay, and everybody screaming, crying for help, bro. Like, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, like I go back and I just like I'm literally like walking back because I'm like I obviously like I probably should have left, but this was people I know that I know closely, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dude, I can't just leave them there. Like, what if somebody's hurt? And so I go back, bro. If you ever seen those like movie scenes where it's just straight blood everywhere, like one person shot in the leg, one person shot in the arm, everybody's screaming, everybody's crying, everybody's calling the police, like it was such one of the worst scenes I've ever seen in my life, bro. And the total amount of people that were shot was 19 people and 4 people died. And that was just like 2 minutes after I walked out the building. And actually, one of my photographer friends, or he's not my friend, but I just know him. His name's Christian Loggins. He was out there and he got shot too. Another guy who just got grazed by the leg, and he's a videographer that I know. And I'm like I went back there to help, but when I just saw everything, bro, I stood there in fucking shock, bro. I didn't know what to do. I was like, at the same time, I was behind like the train station stairs, so that way, like in case like they try to come back around, like I wasn't in the way. But like it was truly one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen, bro. I just saw the artist Mellow Bucks. I saw Laka come out, and they're like running everywhere because it's all their friends, all their family. Like, bro, it there was like probably like 50 to 100 people there, and it was like 30 of their people that were outside, and like around 20 people that got hurt, you know.
Damn.
And it was one of the most traumatizing experiences in my life. It genuinely, I couldn't stop thinking about, like, for a week straight I couldn't stop thinking about, holy shit, that I was right there 2 minutes away, you know what I'm saying. But you know, yeah, so I came to the, like, the conclusion, and like the like after a week, I just kind of told myself, like, look, bro, I know you're hurting, and I know this is, like, you can't stop thinking about this shit, but remember, you're good. You woke up this morning. You're safe. You're unharmed, and there's so many other people who got directly physically affected by this. So you just keep your head up, keep going, and just,
No, all my prayers go out to the everyone that involved in the tragedy, man. That's definitely a traumatizing event. That's I couldn't imagine 100%. That sounds insane.
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that you were able to make it out safely though, and for other people as well, man. That's wow.
I appreciate that a lot, man. Yeah, it genuinely changed my life views, and like it made me realize, like, okay, I really, like, always trust my gut, because that day I trusted my gut, bro. I took, like, if I just stood out there for 5 more minutes filming that BTS outside, bro, I don't know what would have happened. I don't know how my life would have changed, but all I know is, like, my photographer friend, or the guy I mentioned, Christian Loggins, bro, he hasn't been able to work for months because he can't walk no more. Like, I mean, he can walk, but he needed to relearn how to walk. And it was like, what, bro? Like, yes, man. And but luckily, yeah, like I hope everybody's, okay now. And I know it's a lot of stuff, but it happens, bro. It's like, this is literally what Chicago is. And I mean, it was definitely not it was the wrong crowd. It was definitely the wrong crowd. But
Hey, well, I'm glad you were able to make it here today. It's still, still going, man. 100%.
thank you,
Of course,
appreciate
and
that, brother.
100%. And really, this kind of goes hand in hand. Like growing up in Chicago, how do you think that shaped you as not only like as a person but as a creative as well?
So growing up in Chicago, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I lived in a neighborhood in which it was like we were in the middle. Like, it wasn't dangerous, and it, like, so it wasn't too dangerous, but it wasn't too safe either. You get what I'm saying? But like me myself, like, I always hung around people who were like smarter, and just like more educated, and like I always kept myself around people who really just wanted to play video games, or just like not really do bad things, right? So I was always, just a smart kid. Like, yes, I've seen it, and like I've seen like bad like stuff going on, like, like people doing drugs, or like joining gangs, or just doing stuff that's gonna lead them in the wrong path. And I was like, I wasn't even close to that type of crowd, or like even wanting to get into that type of crowd. I was always a very innocent person, and my mom and my dad always taught, like, they gave me the only example they gave me is start a business, and do what you want with your life. Like whatever makes you happy, you do that. Obviously, my mom wanted me to go to college and all this and that, but like my mom, she definitely played a huge influence into why I always made sure I was being a good kid, and I was always putting good karma into the world because she did so much good for other people. It absorbed into me. I was like, dude, I want to be the best person I could be. Like, I want to make sure all my karma is good karma with people, bro. And that that pretty much shaped me into the person I am today because like I didn't want to go to school, and I also didn't want to like trap or gangbang, and I was just in the middle. I always wanted to like do whatever I wanted to do in my life, like YouTube or like what I'm doing today, and somehow I'm here. I'm here now. I don't know.
No, alhamdulillah, yeah. Luckily we're here today, right? And definitely, definitely shout out the moms, 100%, man. It's definitely something to keep on to, man.
Yeah, bro. She is my main motivation. She is a huge motivation to me, bro. Like, bro. When I saw her working three damn jobs, I wouldn't even like. I would be home alone with my brother because she would be out working three damn jobs. My father, he was working all the time too, and like it was just it was. We were still struggling though, you know what I'm saying? Like they weren't we weren't working the best. They weren't working the best jobs and stuff. So like I would see my mom like get depressed, like literally like go out and party just because like she would be doing things that she shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like she was so stressed out, like you know, and it truly it kept engraving in my mind, like bro, you cannot take a break because your mother did so much to keep the light on, the roof over your head, that we couldn't even keep up with an internet bill or like the cable bill or nothing. But that was just like that at the time. That was like more of a luxury for us, um, but and she worked her ass off to get where she's at today, and I'm so damn proud of her because like she's able to provide for everybody on her own if she wanted to now. So, and I want to make sure that I repay her like everything that she's done for me, especially like coming from a whole other country here by herself. Like I want to make sure like she knows like all the work she did was for something.
100%, man. Sounds like Superwoman, man. I remember that's a lovely story, man.
Literally,
De-
bro.
Bro, literally. You know, on a different note, we have only a couple of questions left. Later in the pod, I want to hop into the rapid fire this or that questions.
Oh
You
shit!
ready?
All right, let's do it. Come on, I'm ready, man.
All right, let's do it. Okay, okay. First, Sony or Canon?
Sony all the way. I used the Canon once, and yeah, it was not it.
All right, Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve?
Bro, DaVinci Resolve all the way, bro. First of all, you pay big upfront cost, $400 for DaVinci, and you have it for life, all updates for life. Adobe you pay forever, and that's all I gotta say.
Nah, facts. Filming music videos or filming social media content?
Damn. Filming social media content, honestly, bro. It's
Really?
yeah, bro. Like I genuinely think that's like music videos is good for established artists, but content is what every single person, even me, even you, even anybody watching, that's what everybody needs in order to grow.
Facts, facts. All right. Facilitating events or creating videos?
Hold on, what?
I said facilitating events or hosting events or creating videos.
Oh, definitely creating videos.
Yeah.
Definitely creating videos. I'm a create it. Like when I think of something in my head, I wanna put it onto the screen right in front of me. Like events
Yes.
is cool, but that's not my market. That's not my market.
No, you're right. I love seeing something come to fruition from your mind, and then now everyone can see it. It's crazy to see
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Yeah. All right. Directing or editing?
Oh, directing, bro. I hate editing, bro. Editing
Or
sucks. ass, bro. Like, dude, I'd rather be on set, with the camera, like doing
Yeah,
everything, coming up with ideas with people, having a good
yeah.
time. But editing, man, you're alone in your room for hours on end. Like, like it's nice seeing the end product, but dude, the whole process of editing, bro, people don't know really how difficult it is to do what we do.
No, I feel you. Like, yeah, I just touching that a little bit. I definitely get that. I agree. I love being on set, being able to talk to people, move around. Like you said, the ability to move the camera, and like you just said, man, editing is like it depends. Like if I know like exactly what I want, I may do like a sequence edit and then have someone do like a certain part of it. But I just would rather not, honestly.
Literally.
Yeah. All right, we got G Herbo or Chance.
G Herbo all the way, bro. But that's
Herb.
because like I grew up listening to him and stuff, and Chance was never really my kind of guy. Like not even close. I couldn't name one song from him if I'm being honest.
That's funny. All right,
He
we
coming
got.
back though. He coming back though.
I did
Chance.
see some. Yeah, I'm seeing some stuff from Chance for sure. I can't lie. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the cocoa butter kisses will never fall off, man. I can't lie.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. All right, so we got shooting in a studio or shooting on location, like going anywhere.
Ooh. Oh, definitely inside, bro. If it's in
Really?
a studio, if it's inside anywhere, bro, that's amazing, bro. I could control my lighting.
Yeah.
I have not as much time as I want, but I guess like I'm not conflicted by the weather. I'm not conflicted by wind. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when I'm in a inside environment, bro, I feel so much safer, so much more focused. And because, bro, when
Mm,
I'm outside, dude, like, we be out here with our expensive equipment. So, like,
yeah.
I'm worried about safety. I'm worried about weather. I'm worried about like shit falling,
Facts.
So, yeah.
Hey, good answer. Fair, fair. All right, storyboard or run and gun?
Damn. Okay. Let's go. Storyboards. Specifically, because like one they pay well, right? But the thing about running guns is like I hate music videos where it's just the artist performing in front of the camera and that's all you get, bro. There's no substance, there's no
Mm,
like I need something that's gonna make me want to cry or make me happy or like give me some kind of emotion. And that's what I'm trying to break into. I'm trying to shoot running gun style, but add that like layer of like a concept of like adding whether it's wardrobe or like some b-rolls that just make sense to the lyrics that you're speaking, like
yeah,
something that's not too in depth and like wasting too much of my time, but it's easy enough to in regards to how much we're making. You get what I'm saying?
100%. Great answer. Great answer. Last one. I know you from the city. Me too. Deep dish or thin crust?
Oh, deep dish, bro. That Giordano's deep dish.
Word.
You cannot go wrong with that deep dish, bro. I love thin crust. I'm not gonna lie, but if I had to go with one, bro, it's definitely deep dish, bro. Like, what's your favorite?
Really?
I love Giordano's.
I mean, I like deep dish. Honestly, like I don't have a favorite deep dish spot. I'm cool with Illuminati's or Giordano. Well, Giordano's is better, honestly.
Yeah,
Because Giordano's they sausage is different. I can't lie.
yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
But
Bro,
I honestly I do I love the Rosati's thin crust too, man. The thin crust still get it to me too. I can't
never
lie.
tried Rosati's. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Really,
I'm gonna put that on my bucket list.
it's decent. It's decent for sure. All right. It was amazing having you on this pod. I appreciate you and using your time for this pod, man. Second episode. I have one last question for you, Jimenez.
Yes, sir.
If you can go back and tell your 18-year-old self anything, what would you tell yourself, if anything?
Oh, fall in love with the process, bro. Um, nothing nothing happens overnight, and if you're waiting for that one day for your life to change, it's never going to come, because every single day it's a process of your life actively changing, and this is like years worth of work, bro. There's nobody who blows up in one day who's going to like efficiently make it and like actually become somebody. So the longer you work on your dream, and the more you trust and fall in love with being in the process, bro, the much more likely you are to make it, bro. So hey man, just keep going, bro.
Hey, amen, brother. Hey, anything you want to shout out or tell the audience, the squad?
Man, shout out to Joke Boys, shout out Diego, Eddie, Kato, Problem, and Drip G. Man, I love y'all so much. I really can't wait for the day where we could all look back and say, man, we fucking did it. I appreciate you for having me, Emmanuel.
Of course.
If you guys want to find me, I'm on all platforms as Shot by Himenez. That's ShotByHimenez. I did rehearse that. I did rehearse that previously, so I don't mess it up. But yes, guys, go follow Emmanuel, and go follow all the platforms for his podcast. Man, very excited to see it, and
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man, thank y'all.
Of course. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for listening, audience. We out.
Peace.